If you have at least a few hundred hours in Dead by Daylight, you've probably run into someone playing a Skill Check Doctor build at some point in your games. Skill Check Doctor is a perk build that utilizes several killer perks that affect survivors within your terror radius, and due to Doctor's ability to have a huge terror radius, especially with add-ons, it's probably one of the hardest builds to play against for uncoordinated teams of survivors. Today I was trying to figure out if I could make this build any more annoying to play against, and I remembered that there's one perk that has a super interesting interaction with Doctor's power. Dark Devotion, a teachable perk from the Plague where whenever you hit the obsession, you become undetectable and they gain your terror radius for 45 seconds. If I run terror radius enhancing Doctor add-ons and distressing, whenever I hit my obsession, they will run around with a huge terror radius on them, making skill checks and healing impossible for their teammates due to my two other perks, Coulrophobia and Unnerving Presence. Oh yeah, forgot to mention as well, if the obsession has my terror radius and I use my static blast, it activates from their location instead of mine, giving away their teammates' locations probably even more than usual. Anyway, this build's pretty disgusting and I love this interaction, and today I have a few games to show it off. I hope you enjoy this survivor bullying session. I think I'm gonna pop my static blast. Get an idea of usually where all four survivors are, because it hits all four no matter what, because my terror radius is that big. He's gonna throw that. Never mind, you don't throw that. Okay, let's see how many injures we can get nice and quick. There's one. Another injure there, that's two. Wait, that's Dark Devotion on that gamer. They just made their teammate fail a skill check on that gen, and I'm gonna be able to sneak up on this guy. I'm pretty sure we're gonna follow his scratch marks, because I'm undetectable from Dark Devotion here. Hello! It worked! Oh my god. This build, dude, the fact that I can do that is so funny. I just lose my terror radius, put it on the other side of the map so those guys cannot heal, and sneak up on someone because of it. But it's about to run out here, so what I'm going to do, I think, is pop my static blast. We should hit all three here. We hit two. One's going for the save. You know what? We'll let that happen. We're going to go for this gamer. Or this ace, I assume it is. Hello. Why are you so fast? Okay, he gets hit here. There's nothing he can do. Perfect. There's another hit. These guys might be healing. They are. I'm going to bring Coulrophobia over here so they can't get another one off. Perfect. Some would go for the down here on the injured guy. I think it's honestly more worth that I just make them both injured, because the down's going to come regardless. What? Oh my god, that's some premium ping. You not getting hit by that is absurd, my friend. Perfect. Okay. Wait, you know what we're going to do now? We're going to leave her on the floor with my terror radius. Some would say, wow, 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 you're slugging. I'm leaving this gamer on the floor with my terror radius. And I'm able to sneak up on the rest of the team. And I'm going to win from this. I'm going to win the entire game off this play. And he's dead. Oh my god, I'm gonna win! But they must be struggling to heal, though, through Coulrophobia, right? The other guy's giving him Coulrophobia. There they are! They're DCing! The game's over already! What is happening? We're gonna cut through her. Yep, thought that would happen. Boom. I think I'm dead here. I do this. Wait, I don't even need to. Just cut her on the long way, she dies. Oh my god, that was the most disgusting game of DBD of all time, I think. And that is a fat GG. Interesting. That is a little warm-up to how strong this build can be. We just ended a game in, I think, let me check the recording, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Interesting. Well, GG's. Alright, here we go. We're on Nostromo. I'm going to try instantly to get into the very middle of the map and pop one of these. Every single game, it reveals all four survivors, dude. My terror radius is huge. But yeah, we know who's here now. There's someone else on this side of the map too. Pre-drop on that side is crazy. Okay, there's a nice little injure. I don't know if I commit this. I might just head off. And we revealed a few survivors over here with static blasts, which we should probably go deal with these. We're going to have our static blast back soon. Oh, I thought I could catch whoever that was. Was the Arilla, I think? It was. Right, we'll go for this gamer. Kate has healed. I'm just going to commit this. I don't mind getting this pallet out of the way. Perfect. That's a very good pallet to get dropped. We're going to go in the center and drop another static blast. Reveals the entire map again, dude. Holy. That's actually nuts. Okay, we'll go for whoever this is. This is our Kate again. Okay, she went wide there, and she's going to get hit for it. The fog vial's not going to do anything. I might just commit to the down here, because she's dropped that pallet. So Kate's going to have nothing here. No balance, and I get bloodlust. That'll be a down. Perfect. Right, so we'll pick you up. I need to find the Nancy, though, because I need to put my Terroritis onto her. Because once I use my Static Blast, my Terroritis is not that big at all. So if I get it on Nancy, she'll be the one carrying it round. And it'll be effective once again. We're going to pop this for some more information. Maybe get a few people to tier 3. Only one. I think they're like hiding edge map then, by the look of it. Yeah, my guess is that they're trying to clear out these edge map gens. Which I don't think is a good idea against a doctor. Here's our Nancy. We can give you a boom, a little smack. And now we're undetectable. We'll go back for whoever that was before. See where they went. They didn't even go upstairs. They're over here still. That's just sad, mate. Like, it's sad, but the game's the game, mate. Dark Devotion value, what can I say? You know, the game's the game, mate. Like, you win, you lose. Nancy still has our Terroritis. We're going to use Static Blast from her right now. And they're all over there. Some great info there off Nancy having my Terroritis. Ooh. Oh, wait, what? I thought she was getting healed. She was snapping out of it. My bad. Right, there's no cooldown on this perk, so we should be able to smack Nancy once again. Oh, you are silly for that. So we smack Nancy here. She has my Terroritis again. So we're going to leave that on her. And then I think we'll head back, actually, see if we can catch someone off guard. Someone is going for the save, as I thought. And, oh, this is a very silly decision from you. And they're chasing me. I can do this. Little pre-stun, maybe? Oh, I didn't catch anyone. There you go. Perfect. They're all injured now. Now this is where the game's cooked. What are you doing? This is where the game's cooked, right? Nancy still has my Terroritis. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a quick hook on this guy. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to slug them. So I can get a Static Blast off Nancy right now. There you go, with the little bit of info we have left off Dark Devotion. And now they're all screaming. They're not going to be able to heal each other right now. They're going to have Coulrophobia. Look at this, dude. They can't even play the game. Nancy, who's here? Anyone? I don't know, but I'm going to hook her. They seem to be screaming over there, which means they're probably going to go pick up the Arella. Nancy's not a bad hook here, though. I don't mind having Nancy hooked. And we can see that they clearly haven't cut over, so Arella's still going to be on the floor. We'll see what we can do. We have Static Blast up in a second. We can see our Doctor hallucinations over here. They might be cutting through at the back. They are. Hello, Rick. And that's another down. Okay, Nancy got unhooked. We can hook our Rick. You know, we'll do it in the main area, just so if I have Static Blast, I can hit anyone going for him. But they have managed to get heal off, because I'm nowhere near. Which is a bit rough. They're probably going to get both heals off here. But if I hit... Yeah, they do. Right, where's Nancy? See if we can M1 her again. There she is, snapping out of it. I don't mind chasing her for a little bit. Wait, I've just gone to the wrong one. Okay, we'll do this. Catch everyone. Oh, Nancy's over here. I'm going to hit her, and then we'll run away and go back to the other guys. Interesting. Good pre-drop. Oh, I can't risk chasing her here. They're going to go for the Arella. I don't even know where she is. She's been slugged for so long. She's over here. Why has no one picked you up? Oh, there was a hook here the whole time. I think it had been taken down. I didn't see the aura of it. Alright, we'll get back into the middle of the map here. They're all healed again, so I don't have to stress about keeping Static Blast up. You can use it for info. Use it here. There's two of them. I guess the other one's probably around the back going for the save. That's fine. Who is this? Nancy. Perfect. This is exactly who I need. Boom! Have my Terroritis. Right, now, we're going to go play Stealthy. Stealthy time. Someone's screaming over here. They've gone for the Arella. I can catch someone off guard here. We can get them all injured again with my Dark Devotion. They're going to be healing, but I think it might be too late. It works every time! Oh my god, dude. Okay, what we'll do here, we'll attack the Rick. Okay. What are you doing, bud? We'll do that. Then we're going to Static Blast the Nancy. Get her back in tier 2 or tier 3. So we've hit her across the map there. Dude, oh, I'm going to get flamed in the comments for this build. This build's absolutely gross, dude. Like, this must be unplayable for the survivors, right? Like, this must be unplayable. Hello, Nancy. Perfect. We'll leave her on the floor. I was going to go for the other guy, but I guess we'll pick her. I don't want to slug for the 4K, even though I can win the game pretty easily here, I think. We're going to do this, actually. We're going to come back to this hook and see how much pressure we can get going. She's AFK! Oh, no. She's AFK. Nancy's AFK. Oh, mate. These guys are going to flame me in the endgame chat. And it's GG. Faux GG here. Wait, we'll send her back over there. We can Static Blast through Nancy. And it hits her. Okay, you know, I feel so bad. This is the scummiest playstyle ever, but it works. I want you guys to tell me if there is a more evil build than this. Like, this is some horrible build. Playing against this probably feels borderline impossible, right? If I have everyone injured and I have my Static Blast up, they literally can't play the game. Oh, they insta-saved. Well played. Okay, one survivor died. There's going to be an Arella over there. Probably going to die too. Unless the Rick goes back to her. That's fine. We can go for the Kate for now. I don't mind if she gets picked up. There you go. That should be a kill. She bled out. Dude. Should we use it? See if I catch him? Just by chance? Nah, I don't know. I think he's in a locker. Honestly, Rick, I don't blame you if you are. This is like the most one-sided Doctor games I've ever played. Everyone knows the usual build. I think Dark Devotion is so slept on. No one runs this perk on Doctor, and I don't know why, because it seems to be putting in an absolute shift. It is putting in work, these games. We can use Static Blast again from the middle. That's what I'm going to do. We'll use it from here. Hello, buddy! We're going to M1 him here. Hope the hatch isn't here. I'd like to formally apologize to these survivors. That was some brutal gameplay. Oh my god. Well played though. GG's. Holy but what happened to his hair? Bro, I shocked his hair off. He's bald. Oh my god. No way. This build is probably one of the most evil killer builds I have ever found. Like, it is pretty... They're 4-manning this gen right now. There you go. They can't take the window because of the shock. But yeah, this killer build is up there, man. It is pretty up there. But yeah, Meg right now is stopping her entire team from healing. This is too funny. I can't. I need to chase her. She's going to pallet save me. She's too late. But if anyone else is here... Okay, vibes. Well, they got a gen done. Meg's still injured. I need to try and get everyone injured. If I get everyone injured, then they are not going to be able to heal for, like, the entire game. That's the plan. And, like, I'm just hitting everyone across the map with my Static Blast. That was the most obvious lie of all time. There you go, he's hit here. Nice. I'm gonna hit him. To be fair, can I kill this? I actually can. He dead zoned himself. This should be a very free kill. Or I guess a free pallet, that works. We'll do that. I want literally everyone injured here. If I get them all injured, then they're not going to be able to heal through Coulrophobia. It's going to be too much for them to deal with. Are you serious, man? This Claudette is making everything that she tries. She is a very, very calculated survivor. I need to get a hit, though. Or, who's this? Off we get, please. Oh, this is Sprint Burst Meg. And she's hit here, too. If I shock her here. Nice, perfect. And she's wasting that, too. That is so good for me. I should be able to go back and interrupt the Claudette if she's got back on it. Oh, Claude didn't come and take over. But we have almost everyone injured now, which is where the build starts to come into play. We can see someone failing a skill check there. I think Meg is, there you go. I'm going to hit Claude here. She's taking a hit. Perfect. So now literally everyone's injured. This is what we want. So if I keep my static blast up, they're going to have failed skill checks, and they're not going to be able to heal, like, at all. She probably throws this. Or it's... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, the Meg threw it. Very interesting. We're going to head back into the map here. This is still regressing. Good news. That gen's finished. I'm fine with that. I think the one issue with this build is that it's very, very sluggy. I feel like I'm forced to slug to make success out of this build. Perfect. Someone else is in here. We're going to leave you slugged. And we can commit to this Meg here. They got a heal off, which means they're double healing. Okay, she's dead. Wait, what? Oh, I completely miscalculated that. I'm going to use my static blaster. There you go. Perfect. So the Obsession still has my Terror Radius. I think if I put them on the hook, they will still have my Terror Radius. I'm not too sure how this perk works in that regard, but we'll see. They managed to get a double heal off, but they wasted a lot of time. Does Meg keep it? She does keep my Terror Radius. That is interesting. Okay. We're going to shock her hit. She has to go around. That's another injure on our Claudette. We almost have... You know what? Do I just use it here? We'll use it. I'm going to pre-shock. She went around. Smart. She vaults in. Yep. Expected that. Perfect. Meg still hasn't been saved, and these guys are full resetting through Coulrophobia. Oh my god, this is evil, man. Okay, fake the shock there. It stops him from finishing this. My static blast is almost back, but I don't want to follow him over there. I want to stay here in, like, the middle of the map. I might just use it again. Who's around? We hit everyone here. I think one person's going for the save. Oh, are you serious? Well played. Oh, they all have lithe. All of them have lithe. I'm going to have to let that gen go for a hit because I'm just going to die here. You've thoroughly fucked yourself there, big man. Okay, anyone on this? No one got back on this. I can keep kicking it. They're all stuck injured right now with Unnerving Presence on as well. Hello, Meg. Sprint burst? Wait, no sprint burst. Oh my god, wait, they're all injured again. This is perfect. All of them are injured once again, and we're not going to use our static blaster. I want to keep my Coulrophobia active. So we're not going to use static blast. We're going to go for our Nick Cage here, because he is dead zoning himself thoroughly. They're failing skill checks over here. Oh my god, the skill check failures. Perfect, and a grab too. We have some pretty crazy pressure here. If I can get back in the map now, we are absolutely vibing. They get that gen done, that's expected. They're going to be on this one as well. We're literally denying every heal on the map right now just by existing. And here's Claude. She should be dead. Nick had deliverance. Perfect. I think we're going to leave her on the floor, actually. That emits even more pressure. I don't know who's here. We're going to cut them off. She has to drop that, and she's going to die for it. It is all coming together. And I think now, honestly, I can just 4K if they are healing. So they're going to be over here. I'm going to pop this. Okay, they're both over this side of the map. Is that the... That's the Meg. I don't want the Meg, but I feel like I'm going to have her. So I can't let her get past while she's healthy and heal the other guys. You know what we'll do? We'll pick you up. And Meg should see that as an opportunity to swipe past, which she's trying to. She is indeed. Nice, Meg's up. That must have been unbreakable or something. Or maybe maybe Nick snuck past? I'm not sure. They're going Shaq. There's our Meg. We're going to do this. Just pick her up. Whack her straight on the hook. The pressure is really starting to build now as the game gets later. I don't know, I have Coulrophobia. I should probably just walk back into the center of the map over here-ish. Oh, they're on this gen. Interesting. Which means they haven't been healing. Not terrible. Claude's here. She has to stay at this pallet, otherwise she dies. Good dodge. Very good dodge there, but... Yep, she's dead. Perfect. Nice. I think she's dead. Am I tripping her? They're going to be healing. But I think Claude might be dead. I've hooked her a lot. She is! Okay, I was right. So they're going to be healing over here. I'm going to try and get back into range, which I think is about here. And then we'll pop our Static Blast. And that hits pretty much everyone. Hello, guys. Okay, we'll hook this guy. Meg's here too. The other Meg's probably on the final gen, but I don't mind letting that go. So if I commit this guy, I'll have 2 downs, and then I can just go for Meg straight afterwards. Oh, you're staying here. Okay, she's dead. Ooh, smart lithe. Should hit that. Okay, nice, she's dead. And, to finish it off, she isn't going for the save, which means she's going to be probably soloing one of these gens. That one, if I were to guess. We're going to do this. Oh, she is going for it. Well played. We'll get a double shock, so they both go close to tier 3. She's hit here. And now, once again, they're all injured. Wait, she has my terror radius now. So we can go undetectable for a little bit with Dark Devotion. She's going to be carrying Coulrophobia around the map, which means they can't heal at all. We have completely denied them from healing here. Even if they wanted to, they wouldn't be able to, just off the perks that we have. And we're undetectable here. We're going to try sneak up on whoever this may be. Oh, it's the Nick. He knows I'm here. I'm just going to Static Blast from her terror radius. We know she's over there. We'll shock this. Really good lithe usage from this guy. I'm not going to lie. He's played this very, very good with lithe. We'll keep shocking his head off, though. And one more should do it. He's dead to it. Perfect! And I don't know where Meg's gone here, but we're going to slug just for that 4k. I think she might still be edge map round here. In about 10 seconds, we're going to have our Static Blast back, and we can pop it and find out where she is. And we'll do it now. And she's over here. Literally on the other side of the map, but my terror radius is so huge that my Static Blast covers the entire map. Absolutely insane, dude. Yeah, she's proper runaway. She knows that I was on the way. And Meg is dead. Hello, Babs. That's the build idea. I did some testing before this video to see if this even worked with Dark Devotion, and it does. And it's actually quite difficult to counter. I feel like everyone knows the Doctor skill check build, but this one is like crazy, dude. Because you're giving your terror radius to the survivors, right? And they're just carrying it around, griefing their team without even knowing it. But yeah, we will call that one a big 4k. Fat GG. Good survivors too. Not bad survivors at all, and they still lost to this strat. GG's.